you'll also be able to tell your kids that you were there when they took away paper dollars.
Implementation of things like a digital currency that is centralized, that's controlled by the government.
I hadn't tapped it, I hadn't inserted it, I hadn't swiped it, and then all of a sudden out comes the receipt, and I said, how did this get paid for?
The portable pay terminal charged his card before he could swipe or tap.
I don't want a foreign currency to become the currency of trading within Europe.
Imagine waking up one morning, getting ready for work, stepping out of your door. You drive to your local coffee shop, place your order, and reach into your wallet to grab a few bills to pay. You suddenly realise there's nothing there. You stare sheepishly at the barista behind the counter. He chuckles as he pours coffee into your mug and whispers, "Don't worry, I still do it sometimes too." You shake it off and reply, "Old habits die hard." You haven't kept cash in your wallet for weeks, months, maybe more. Not because you prefer plastic over paper, but because cash no longer exists. Gone. Finito. Never to be seen again. Is this tough to imagine? Well, I'm here to tell you that this may soon be a reality, and it's much closer than you think. Christine Lagarde, the trailblazing leader of the European Central Bank, has recently unveiled plans to discuss the e-euro, a digital currency that could change the face of European finance forever. Are we ready for this radical shift? Watch till the end to find out. The finance world has always been shrouded in mystery, with powerful players pulling strings behind the scenes. One such influential figure is Christine Lagarde, the first female president of the European Central Bank, or the ECB. A strong advocate of digital currencies, Lagarde's leadership would prove pivotal in the birth of the e-euro. But to truly appreciate the e-euro's significance, let's journey back to 2008 and uncover the enigmatic birth of cryptocurrencies. October 31st, 2008, a mysterious figure known as Satoshi Nakamoto published a white paper that would forever change the financial world. Bitcoin, a decentralized digital currency. Bitcoin's meteoric rise inspired the creation of thousands of other cryptocurrencies, forging a new financial frontier. However, their volatility and decentralized nature stirred unease among the governments and central banks, sparking a hidden race for control. This clandestine race led to the development of central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, the government's response to the growing influence of cryptocurrencies. These digital currencies, issued and backed by a nation's central bank, aimed to combine the benefits of cryptocurrencies with the stability and oversight of traditional fiat currencies. And so, the e-euro story began in the shadows, guided by the vision of Christine Lagarde and her peers. In 2020, the European Central Bank, or the ECB, led by Christine Lagarde, covertly announced its intention to explore the development of a digital euro. The plan was to create a digital complement to cash, ensuring accessibility, security, and convenience while maintaining control over the financial system. After thorough research and public consultation, the ECB greenlit the e-euro project in 2022. The digital euro's primary objective was to safeguard the eurozone's monetary sovereignty in an increasingly digitized world, all while fostering innovation in the financial sector. But what sets the e-euro apart from other digital currencies and CBDCs? As the e-euro began to take shape, whispers of its unique features circulated among industry insiders. Its stability, accessibility, and focus on privacy set it apart from other digital currencies. But as the e-euro's development seemed unstoppable, a new character emerged, ready to challenge the status quo. Enter Anonymous, the infamous hacktivist group. In a cryptic message, they issued a stark warning to the ECB, voicing concerns over the e-euro's potential for abuse and surveillance. This unexpected twist in the e-euro saga raised questions. Would the digital currency truly serve the public's best interest, or merely be another tool for control? How deep does the connection between powerful individuals like Christine Lagarde and the e-euro project go? The ECB reassured the public by highlighting the e-euro's built-in privacy features, maintaining a delicate balance between user confidentiality and compliance with anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing regulations. But With Anonymous on high alert, one can't help but wonder, is the euro really as secure and as private as it claims to be? Klaus Schwab has been recorded as saying that the biggest threat to humanity would be a cyber attack bringing our society as a whole to a complete halt, making COVID-19 crisis look like a small disturbance in comparison. And are the intentions of figures like Christine Lagarde truly for the greater good? Or are there hidden motives at play? You may think that only time will tell, but the countdown has already begun with Rishi Sunak, England's youngest Prime Minister, announcing the introduction of a digital pound, and the Brits will only be allowed a £20,000 cap under the Bank of England plan. Meanwhile, the digital yuan is already out. The Federal Reserve Bank's digital currency FedCoin is already hugely unpopular. CBDCs are being rejected upon arrival, but that isn't stopping the federal government and the failing big banks from luring the population into their new nightmare system. This July, the Federal Reserve Bank will be launching FedNow and managing every transaction made in the US. But we're not slaves yet. To have financial freedom, we should oppose the CBDC concept and return to lawful constitutional money. At least a dozen states in the US passed laws to begin accepting gold and silver as cash. Oklahoma has a law in the works to oppose CBDCs, and so does Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis to expressly prohibit its use. Nigeria's central bank has shredded and destroyed mountains of cash and stopped filling the ATMs, putting a limit of a $44 withdrawal per week. They are now cashless, with the e-Naira digital currency being the legal tender. Only 0.5% signed up. The introduction of the euro promises to bring a myriad of benefits to the European economy. For starters, it will lower transaction costs, making payments more efficient for both consumers and businesses. Furthermore, the euro is expected to promote financial inclusion, making it easier for unbanked and underbanked populations to access financial services. But behind the shiny facade, what hidden consequences could the euro bring? As the euro's release approaches, whispers of its potential impact on traditional banking systems and the global economy abound. Some speculate that the euro could lead to a massive shift of funds from commercial banks to the ECB, causing financial instability. Others suggest that the euro might pave the way for negative interest rates, a monetary policy tool that remains shrouded in controversy. Despite these concerns, the ECB, under Christine Lagarde's leadership, remains confident in the euro's ability to revolutionize the financial landscape while maintaining stability. But as the digital euro's launch draws near, one question lingers in the shadows. Can the euro truly usher in a new era of financial innovation? Or will it simply entrench existing power dynamics and serve the interest of those in control? As we stand at the precipice of a digital currency revolution, the world waits with bated breath to see how these currencies will reshape our financial systems. With the euro and other CBDCs, backed by influential figures like Christine Lagarde, deliver on their promises of security, privacy, and financial inclusion? Or will they merely serve as tools for surveillance and control? The battle between decentralization and control rages on, and the true impact of the euro may not be fully understood for years to come. So there you have it, the captivating story of the euro and its potential impact on the world of finance, and the enigmatic role of key players like Christine Lagarde. As we continue to explore the murky depths of digital currencies and CBDCs, we're faced with one burning question. Will digital currencies lead to a brighter future, or bring about unforeseen consequences? Comment below what you think. A fiat currency which is physical money that we can touch, feel, and control, or a digital currency where every aspect of our spending is monitored and controlled down to the very last penny? After all, Agenda 2030 is just around the corner. The answer to this remains uncertain. But one thing is clear, the story has only just begun.